Hi everyone, Josie from the Little Birdie magazine. Today I've got Steph and Diane from Bravus. So we've got an interesting story to tell just about some of their journey and about living in Townsville and starting new careers and starting families, I guess. So Steph, tell me a little bit about your journey with Bravus.
So I started on a 3-month contract. I took the leap from a full-time position for the 3-month contract, and 3.5, nearly 4 years later, I'm still here.
And that's great. And you've had a little beautiful baby.
10 months ago, I had, my first bubba. Big eye-opener. And
just to let everybody know, we're not expecting to be disturbed by the dads and the bubs who have actually been here for a little while. The babies are beautiful, but they're very active.
But we will be disturbed.
We thought we'd give the mums a break. And Diane, what about yourself?
Similar. I left my full-time job for a 6-month contract.
Yeah.
And been here ever since.
Fantastic.
Well.
And one of the really interesting things I've found with you guys is, one, you've kind of followed the same path because you both grew up in Tully. Yeah?
Yep.
Exactly.
And you both ended up at Bravus.
Yep.
And you both had babies within 4 months of each other. So, Steph, I'd like to have a little chat to you about that because having, being a bit older than you and actually having had children a long time ago, that juggle of parenting and managing a career and finding an organisation that actually supports you through that is not always easy. And tell me how Bravus, like your journey through, finding out you're pregnant and then, because they supported you in some amazing ways.
Yeah, so Bravus actually offer 18 weeks full pay maternity leave, which was great. And then after that, like everyone else, you can get the Centrelink as well for the 18 weeks. So I did my maternity leave, and after 4 months actually went back part-time. They let me work from home with Bubba, just 19 hours a week, which was great just to get back into a groove. Then from there in January, I came back full-time. As everyone knows, you put your baby into daycare and it's sickness after sickness. So everyone's been really flexible in terms of when I have to work from home or leave to go get her.
But you also got a promotion, right?
Oh, yes.
So sorry, I'll just remind you.
Yeah, so when I came back part-time from maternity leave, they were just giving me some work to get some programs together for the business. So I started working on that in the back end, and then when I came back full-time in January, I got the promotion with it actually in my title.
That's fantastic. That's really brilliant. And how have you found just the general acceptance of you having a child now?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Even just speaking with my mother and other people, I found that for them to go back to work, it would have to either be night shift or something just little to work around the partner or
contracting, self-employed.
Yeah, but Bravus is very flexible and always open to opportunities, and we can just let our boss know when something's wrong and we can go home then. We can always take our work wherever we can. And
we're
when
lucky
they know
in that way though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know that when Bub's sick as well, that we're trying our best to juggle everything because it's a massive job.
And I guess the bonus of that, because you were actually pregnant before you got promoted before. We couldn't figure
No, I think I was just after I got pregnant.
But you've been supported on the same journey since you found out that you were having a baby and moving on. And can I just say to both of you, your partners have been remarkable today.
Oh, yeah, we're very lucky.
And coming along and taking care of the babies.
Yeah, no, we're very, very
keeping
lucky.
them very occupied through photographs and everything. But so you went on your own journey too, where you had started and you've grown your career with Bravus.
Yep. So I've only had one promotion, but I guess it was a pretty significant jump between recruitment admin straight to an executive assistant role.
Yeah.
And that was when I was just pregnant, and then I took a year off on maternity leave, and then I'm back in my full-time position again.
Yeah. And it's not easy, right, when you're juggling a full-time position and your family.
No, not easy.
Everything. No. So the other thing I'm going to ask you a little bit about, you recently had a photo shoot with Jake Gravelin, who happens to be one of my favourite cowboys. And look, all the fans love him. How and why were you doing that?
So just Bijou, my daughter, got the privilege to do that, but Diane was actually at the shoot while I was in Brisbane for work.
Yeah, I was there. Ali, just because obviously we're partners with the Cowboys, and they just needed some cute little girls to do their work for them. So I got roped in because I obviously had to hold her, but no, it's all about the kids and the Cowboys.
Well, it was a lovely shoot. I saw some of the photos from it. Look, and what about, like you guys said that you're going to the Cowboys match in a few months' time?
Yep. Yeah, no, we're going, we're lucky enough to get some tickets just because we've been doing a lot of the promotional work with Ali. So just a little reward from them.
Fantastic.
Their husbands.
And it was lovely too. Like, I mean, today we're sitting at Rostrata, which is a great little cafe in Belgian Gardens. And we've got some lovely Prosecco and food, and they do Pilates classes and things. You guys actually are big supporters. So you actually spent a lot of your time in Townsville, didn't you?
Yeah, so I was born in Townsville, and then early primary school I actually moved to Tully with my family because they bought a business there. But as soon as I finished high school, I came back to Townsville.
Yeah, and what are some of your places? Like, what's your favourite restaurant here to go to?
Ooh.
And I'm asking a person who's had a baby in the last 12 months. I do recognise that you may have forgotten.
So, to be honest, every Sunday we go out for breakfast.
Oh, nice. Where do you go?
Everywhere. It always rotates.
Okay,
so anywhere on the Strand to shopping malls to little cafes like this. I actually can't give you one answer.
Well, we're doing a review on some breakfast places in town.
Oh, so, I'm your gal.
Yeah. I'll give you a call. What about you, dear? Favourite restaurant in Townsville?
I actually haven't really gone out for dinner since before COVID. How sad's that?
Really? Oh, that's
but if I was to pick one, it'd be the casino or Shore House. Any of that share food type thing is what I like.
The seafood buffets at the casino are pretty good. If you like seafood, I guess.
I love seafood.
You can't really go past them.
Yeah.
And the Shore House, I have to tell you what, in all these interviews, it comes up a lot.
Yeah.
The Shore House is a favourite. So, yeah. Look, ladies, thank you so much for coming along today, bringing your beautiful children, who people can check out in the print magazine because we'll have some photos of them there, and your partners who came along to actually make sure that the children were happy as well. And look, it's really great to hear that there are some businesses out there who really understand that difficult transition when you start a family and trying to keep a career going and manage a family, and as you said, with daycare and all the illness that comes along with that, it's never easy and never simple.
The juggling act.
The juggling act. And we had that little conversation before too about the things our children pick up and put in their mouths and get really sick from, and nobody wants that anymore.
No.
Just as a last sort of word, can you just sort of share a little bit about some of your favourite things about, I guess, and not just specifically working with Bravus, but more around culture and the lifestyle in Townsville and why you love living here?
I don't want to live anywhere else. Townsville is amazing just because you can go down the beach any day. You don't have to pay a lot of money to do anything. Everything's quite free for us.
And there's always
playgrounds. You can go get fish and chips and sit down the beach. It's just social. Yeah. That's why I like it.
What do you... I know when I first came here, I actually thought you could just swim anywhere, anytime. I think I did. And then realised that there were netted beaches for a reason and that crocodiles are real.
Yep.
So, but that said, it's a very outdoor lifestyle here that I really love. And I was really impressed to see that along the Strand, you always see people out.
Yeah.
That energy of people being out and about doing things is always great
and stuff. Yeah.
Well, what about yourself?
When I went to Brisbane earlier this week, I used to live in Brisbane, but I don't think you realise until you come back home just how relaxed and happy we are as a community, because just that one day in Brisbane, just from ordering a coffee, walking to the workshop, everyone's just rat race, no smile, no emotion, no nothing. And you go to get your coffee and you're all chirpy and they're just like, wait over there.
I'm ex-Sydney, and I used to think Brisbane was a big country town, but then moving here, it's like it's beautiful, but you still have the same sophistication, right? So you still have great shops, you have great restaurants, you have great entertainment, places to go. Yeah, not for you two at the moment while you have young children.
We're getting there.
To leave them, but it's a really wonderful city to live in, and those employment opportunities here are really good too. And like you guys have both experienced it, and the great career trajectories, but also, you know, those ongoing jobs that are here, and, you know, how desperate we are to fill some of those jobs and convince some people that Townsville is a place, you know, great place to live and work. So, yeah. Well, ladies, thank you. Thank you for bringing your beautiful daughters along. They haven't made it into the video, but they will be in some of the print shots.
Maybe once they're sleeping.
Thank you again. It's been wonderful.
Thanks for having us.
And hopefully we'll catch up again soon.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.